ዝኸበረ ሰላምታና በቢዘለኹም ይብፃሕኩም ክቡራትን ፈተውትን ተኸታተልቲ ቤተሰብ እምበር ዓዶም ኤዱኬሽናል ዩቲዩብ ቻነል እንሆ ዕለታዊ መደብና እናቐርበሉ ሰዓት በፂሑ ኣሎ። ፃኒሕትኩም ምስ እምበር ዓዶም ኤዱኬሽናል ዩቲዩብ ቻነል ብምግባር ንቻነልና ላይክ፣ ሸር፣ ሳብስክራይብ ብምግባር ጀምሩን ናብ ኩሉ ንኽባፅሕ ንኽትገብሩን ብኽብሪ ይዕድም። እዚ በእምበር ዓዶም ኤዱኬሽናል ዩቲዩብ ቻነል ብመምህር ኩሉ ቃል ኣበው እናተዳለወ ዝቐርብ መደብ ትምህርቲ እንታሽዓይ ክፍሊ ፊዚክስ ትምህርቲ እዩ። እምበር ዓዶም ኤዱኬሽናል ዩቲዩብ ቻነል ተኸታተሉ፣ ኣበረታትዑ። ብምክትታልኩምን ብምስታፍኩምን ፍልጠትን ክእለትን ስለትረኽቡልን ትርብሑልን ኣባልን ቤተሰብን እዚ ሚድያ ብምዃን ድርሻኹም ኣበርክቱ። እምበኣርከስ ተኸታተልትን ፈተውትን እምበር ዓዶም ኤዱኬሽናል ዩቲዩብ ቻነል ሕርያኹም እምበር ዓዶም ኤዱኬሽናል ዩቲዩብ ቻነል ብምግባር መደብና ጀሚርና ክሳብ ንውድእ ብልቢ ተኸታተሉ። ግሬድ 9 ፊዚክስ ዩኒት 5 ሲምፕል ሜሽን። ክቡራት ተኸታተልቲ መደብ ቅድሚ ናብ ናይ ሎማዓንቲ ትምህርቲ ምሕላፍና ንናይ ሎማዓንቲ መደብና ዘጠናኽሩ መደባትን ናይ ሕሉፍ ትምህርትና ዘዘኻኽሩን ዘምህሩ ነጥብታት ንሕለፍ። ዲር ስቱደንትስ, you have observed that people in your local area use an axe to split wood into parts, use knives to cut and chop different items, and use pulley to lift water from a well. An axe, knife, and pulley are simple machines that helps people to do work more easily. Humans have been making using simple machines for a long time. We create these machines to help us to survive and do work. We use these machines every day and in all aspects of our lives. In this unit, students will learn different types of simple machines, purpose of simple machine, and mechanical advantages of simple machine. ክቡራት ተኸታተልቲ መደብ ኣብዚ ርእሲ እዚ ወይ ኣብዚ ምዕራፍ እዚ እንሪኦም ሰብ ካብ ዝፍጠር ጀሚሩ ማሽን ይጥቀም ከም ዝነበረ ከምኒ መቑረፂ፣ ካራ፣ ፋስ፣ መፅረቢ ዝኣመሳሰሉ ነገራት ንክቆርፁሎም፣ ንክኸድፍሎም፣ ካልኦት ነገራት ንክሰርሑሎም ይጥቀምሎም ከም ዝነበሩ ንምሕባር ዝኣክል ዝተጠቐምናዮ እዩ። እምበኣርከስ ክቡራትን ተኸታተልትን ፈተውትን ቤተሰብ እዚ ቻነል ናብ ናይ ዕለታዊ መደብና ንሕለፍ። ሲምፕል ሜሽንስ simple machine is a basic mechanical device that changes directions or magnitudes of a force. It is the simplest forms of machines that does work and has only a few parts. Simple machines work easier by multiplying the force you apply or by changing the directions of the force. Simple machines are machines initially designed in order to do mechanical work easier. Types and examples of simple machines. There are 6 classes of simple machines, each which help us in reducing the effort needed to perform a task. Those are lever, wheel and axle, pulley, inclined plane, wedge, screw. These machines can be also classified into two groups. These are lever group, lever, wheel and axle, pulley, inclined group, ramp or inclined plane, wedge, screw. No matter which type of simple machines we are dealing with, they will one or more of the following categories: force multipliers. These are simple machines designed so that the load is greater than the effort. This is only possible if the load moves a smaller distance than the effort. Load is greater than effort. Second, speed multiplier. These are simple machines designed so that the effort moved by the load is greater than the distance moved by the effort at the same time. So distance moved by effort is greater than distance moved by load. Direction changers. These are machines designed so that load is in different direction to the purpose of simple machines is to make mechanical work easier by multiplying force, changing the strength of the force. Second, multiply speed, changing the distance of the effort. Third, changing the directions of the force. Mechanical advantage, velocity ratio, and efficiency of simple machines. In the previous section, you have learned about different types of simple machines. Now, you deal with mechanical advantages of simple machines. Different simple machines may be used to accomplish the same way. Example, nails may be pulled out. A piece of wood with simple machine as a pair of pillars or a claw hammer. The claw hammer does a job with less. Why is the case? The hammer acts as the first-class lever that converts input force into much larger output force. When a machine turns a smaller force into a larger output force, we say that the machine gives us mechanical advantage. Mechanical advantage can be defined as work output force over input force or load over effort. Load over effort. Example, a load of 400 Newton is lifted by applying a force of 160 Newton on the lever. What mechanical advantage of the lever given? Force load or output force 400 Newton. Input force or force effect 160 Newton. Our required will be mechanical advantage. Solution. The mechanical advantage of the lever is mechanical advantage is equals to output force over input force or load over effort or force load over force effort. 400 Newton over 160 Newton is equals to 2.5. Okay, there is one exercise. The hammer produces an output force 15 times greater than the force you apply to it, the input force. What is the mechanical advantage of the hammer? The mechanical advantage of the hammer is equals to force load over force effort. So the force load is 15 times over 1. So the mechanical advantage would be 15. The mechanical advantage has no units. It is simply a comparison or a ratio. When the input and the output force are the same, the mechanical advantage is 1. Machines with a mechanical advantage greater than 1 are force multipliers, as the load is greater than the effort. There are two kinds of mechanical advantage: actual mechanical advantage, ideal mechanical advantage. Actual mechanical advantage comprises the force you get out load with what you put in or effort. Ideal mechanical advantage is the mechanical advantage if there were no energy loss. Example, no loss due to friction. For most of our calculations and examples in this unit, we will consider that there are no energy losses. That is, actual mechanical advantage, ideal mechanical advantage are equal. However, in the real world, ideal mechanical advantage is always greater than actual mechanical advantage. Why? Discuss in this group. Just ideal mechanical advantage and actual mechanical advantage in the real world would be they are different, because in the actual mechanical advantage there is a loss of energy due to friction and heat, sound, etc. Velocity ratio. The term velocity ratio describes the ratio of the distance moved by the effort to the distance moved by the load. Velocity ratio, distance moved by effort over distance moved by the load. Velocity ratio has no units. If the velocity ratio is 3, then the effort has to move 3 times as far as the load. Similarly, if the velocity ratio is 0.5, then the effort moves half as far as the load, or the load moves twice as far as the effort. ኣብዚ ተማሃሮ ሜካኒካል ኣድቫንቴጅን ቬሎሲቲ ሬሽን ንክልተ ነገራት ንምርካብ ይጠቕመና። ፎርስ መልቲፕሌየር እና ስፒድ መልቲፕሌየር። ፎርስ መልቲፕሌየር እንድሕር ክኾን ኮይኑ ሜካኒካል ኣድቫንቴጅ ግሬተር ዛን 1 ክኸውን ኣለዎ። ሌስ ዛን 1 እንተኮይኑ ሜካኒካል ኣድቫንቴጅ ሌስ ዛን 1 እንተኮይኑ ስፒድ መልቲፕሌየር ይኮን ኣለዎ ማለት እዩ። ኣብ ቬሎሲቲ ሬሽዮ እውን ተመሳሳሊ ቬሎሲቲ ሬሽዮ ግሬተር ዛን 1 እንተኮይኑ ፎርስ መልቲፕሌየር ይኮን ኣሎ። ቬሎሲቲ ሬሽዮ ሌስ ዛን 1 እንተኮይኑ ስፒድ መልቲፕሌየር ይኮን ኣሎ ማለት እዩ። So let's proceed to our example. A load of 200 Newton is lifted by applying a force of 80 Newton on the lever. If the load is 10 cm from the forklift and the effort is 14 cm from the forklift, calculate the velocity ratio of the lever given. Distance moved by load 10 cm, distance moved by effort 40 cm. Our required would be velocity ratio. The velocity ratio of the lever is distance moved by effort over distance moved by load is equals to 40 cm over 10 cm. Centimeter by centimeter would be cancelled out. 40 divided by 10 is 4. So the velocity ratio is 4. So this type of machine is now, it is a force multiplier. እሺ ኤክሰርሳይዝ አንድኛ ቬሎሲቲ ሬሾ ኮምፕሊት ፎሎዊንግ ቴብልስ ትብላ ተና መጀመሪያ ያ ቬሎሲቲ ሬሾ ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ኤፈርት ኦቨር ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ሎድ ጌርና ቬሎሲቲ ሬሾ 4 ይሁንና 0.2 ኣብ ርእሲ ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ሎድ እዩ ተደላይ ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ሎድ እዩ ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ሎድ 0.2 ኣብ ርእሲ 4 ማዕረ ይኸውን 0.5 እዚኣ እንደገና ቬሎሲቲ ሬሾ ተደላይት እኒሃ ቬሎሲቲ ሬሾ ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ኤፈርት ኦቨር ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ሎድ 0.8 ኣብ ርእሲ 2 0.4 እዚኣ እንደገና ሳልሰይቲ ቬሎሲቲ ሬሾ ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ኤፈርት ኦቨር ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ሎድ እዩ ተደላይ ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ሎድ እዩ ዲስታንስ ኤፈርት ኦቨር ቬሎሲቲ ሬሾ 6 ኣብ ርእሲ 0.6 10 ቀጥልና እዚኣ ቬሎሲቲ ሬሾ ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ኤፈርት ኦቨር ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ሎድ እዩ ተደላይ ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ኤፈርት እዩ ቬሎሲቲ ሬሾ 0.3 ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ሎድ 6 እኒአና 0.3 ወራሕ ብ6 1.8 እዚኣ እንደገና ቬሎሲቲ ሬሾ ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ኤፈርት ኦቨር ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ሎድ እዩ ዲስታንስ ሙቭድ ባይ ሎድ ተደላይ 12 ርእሲ 2 6 ቀጥልና ኤፊሽንሲ ኦፍ ሜሽን ዝብል ንርአ efficiency describes how good a machine is at transferring the input energy to useful output energy. It can be defined in terms of power, as power is the energy utilization. Efficiency can be also expressed as the ratio of power output to power input. Machines waste energy due to friction between their moving parts. As a result, the efficiency of machine is less than 1. When a machine provides an increase in force, there must always be a decrease in distance the force moves. So in reverse is true. There is no machine that can produce more work than the amount of work that it put into a machine. In physics, the term efficiency is the ratio between the work output and work input. It is often then multiplied by 100 to give a percentage. Efficiency ናይ ሓደ ማሽን ብቕዓት ክዕቅለልና ዝኽእል እዩ ስለዚ ኩሉ ግዜ ኤፊሽንሲ ኦፍ ሜሽን 100% ኤፊሽንት ኮይኑ እዚ ክኾነሉ ዝኽእል ዕድል ያው if there is no energy lose ይኸውን ማለት እዩ ካብዚ ወፃኢ ኮይኑ in the real world just there is no machine efficient because there is loss of energy due to heat and other factors like friction and sound and so forth. Efficiency is equal to power output to power input or work output over work input. Similarly to mechanical advantage and velocity ratio, efficiency has no units since it is ratio. So efficiency can be expressed in terms of mechanical advantage and velocity ratio. Work output over work input, load times distance moved by load over effort times distance moved by effort. But load over effort is mechanical advantage, and distance moved by effort over distance moved by load by effort is also 1 over velocity ratio. So efficiency is equals to mechanical advantage over velocity ratio. So efficiency would be defined in those terms, or mathematically we can express efficiency is equals to work output over work input, or mechanical advantage over latest ratio. So let's proceed to the example. A simple machine provides a work output 80 joule for every 400 joule of work input. A. What is the efficiency of the simple machine? B. What will be the work output of this simple machine if 2000 work of input work goes to a machine? Or given would be work output 80 joule, work input 400 joule. The required one would be efficiency. So efficiency is equals to work output over work input, 80 joule over 400 joule, 0.2. The efficiency would be 20%. B, our given would be work input 2000 joule, work output is not known, and the efficiency would be 0.2. So work output is equals to efficiency times work input, 0.2 times 2400 joule. Generally, simple machines make mechanical work easier, but they do not lessen the work done. If the distance is gained, then the strength of the force lessens. So if the strength is gained, the distance a force travels, it lessens. So work input, or from your previous class, just work is equals to force times displacement. So work input is equals to effort times distance moved by effort. So the machine then provides a work output. This may be used to move a force, which referred to as a load through a distance in equation terms. So work is equals to force times distance, as I have said before. Work output is equals to load times distance moved by the load. No machine can create extra energy. That would be break the laws of conservation of energy if a machine can create extra energy. That's why work input is equals to work output. مباركس نايل مع تمرت نادي مسل نيرو تمارو زي بمبار عدم إدكيشنال يوتيوب channel ناتا دلوز قرب فيزيكس تمرت نداش عليك فلي زي بمبار عدم إدكيشنال يوتيوب channel ناتا دلوز قرب فيزيكس تمرت نداش عليك فلي دقي منك سابن براغب سسنا نعخم كون لكم ناتمنخو زنبرنا صانغت مدى تمرت ترجم زلو خون سلاس جواركم بلبين نتخطاتلكم نبرتاتعكم سلاس صنعكم كابلبي مسكن نايمبر عالم إديكيشنال يوتيوب channel بيتسابن كبر عبال بمخانكم أذينا نمسكن no child behind the school because no infinite tomorrow. Today is a day we must learn.